Camel my fashion, drip everlasting. Blood on my jeans, got mud on my dashes. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. Gun cock blasting, people stay gassing. Whole block rock, cause the bass stay blasting. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping.
Big cracker, I don't need backup. One quick slap, leave more than a fracture. Never went to school, couldn't put me in a frat, cause I ain't tell a lie, bitch, I ain't no capper. Hopeless, yard full of broke shit. Dog on the front porch, skinny looking dope sick. I'ma light him up, get cracked like a glow stick. Gotta stand 10 toes, chest out, both fists.
Now welcome to my double wide 45 or uninvited. You ain't walking out this motherfucker if you come inside. Better catch a knot to the head, have him come untied and get a smack down, even on a Monday night. We be in the stick, waiting in the truck. Your career stays stuck like you're playing in the mud. Your prom date parched, they're just waiting for the punch. Maybe you should duck, cause you ain't saying much.
Camel my fashion, drip everlasting. Blood on my jeans, got mud on my dashes. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. Gun cock blasting, people stay gassing. Whole block rock, cause the bass stay blasting. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping.
You can say a lot, but you not country rapping. About to break the locks, we some country rap band. Cream of the crop, now you just a has-been. I'm praying for my ops, now they laying in the casket. No parking in my spot, this a tollway zone. Never saw shit, had to get it on my own. So it's cheers to all the wins, I remember all the lows. Now I never know the time, cause my watch is always froze.
I'm a real big stepper, these ain't size 12s. And I'm all about my green like a bobcat. I can make $1 million from what I sell. Big Murphy, big waiting, you a tri-scale. Yeah, my car got horses like a Clydesdale. Offsets burn rubber when I hightail. And this pistol in my lap, shoot shots like craps. Best believe that I gotta keep that eye still. Camel fashion, drip everlasting. Blood on my jeans, got mud on my dashes. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. Gun cock blasting, people stay gassing. Whole block rock, cause the bass stay blasting. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping. You can say a lot, but you ain't country rapping.
What up, chat? What up, everybody? Yeah. Hey, when you're wrong, son. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And unfortunately, in this situation, it costed me $100,000 damn near. Still ain't out of the woodworks yet. Dude just took. So I'm going to explain this whole situation to you guys. And I'm going to do my public apology. But I have reserved feelings about this whole situation. So June 24th, 2025, during a podcast called Roasted on Rooftops, I, Dustin Lee Beck, falsely and repeatedly stated that Alex Beck stole $1.2 million in cannabis product. I had said that he took this. I falsely stated that after the delivery of cannabis to I'm trying to read this right. So, long story short, I made a statement saying that Alex Beck had stolen $1.2 million worth of cannabis product and swapped it out with pesticide, cannabis with pesticides in it. I said I had swapped it out with hemp and it was full of pesticides. I had made some statements about Mr. Beck in that podcast on June 24th, 2025. I had called him a greedy fucking cocksucker. I called him a piece of shit. And that he had did this to save his own ass. And I called him a drug dealer. But on June 27th in 2025, they had issued me a cease and desist letter. And they asked me to take the podcast down. They asked me to unlist it, whatever. I did what they asked. I did not issue a public apology at that time as they had asked me. And again, this is me now. I'm apologizing for this because it was found in court per Mr. Beck that this was all a bunch of bullshit, that I was lying. I have yet to receive paperwork just like this piece of paperwork that says that. I have yet to receive that. I just have to take Alex's word for it because he called me on the phone and we talked about it. I've not seen any paperwork that said he was innocent. I just taken his word based on what he said. And like I said, I've not seen no court cases. I'm not seeing anything, but I know that I was there. This judgment here was granted to Mr. Beck for $100,000 from me because I didn't fight the case. I didn't realize he was really suing me. I thought it was all a big joke. And that's the truth. And I asked him to. I said, dude, sue me then if you don't like it. Sue me, motherfucker. And he quotes me here. So I went on to trolling this man. I went on to trolling him. I texted him. I had sent dozens of text messages identifying and confirming that I received the cease and desist letter. I further defamed, harassed, and threatened the plaintiff. He said, let's see. Okay, so what I had said to him was, this is me. I did say this. I said, you tried to shut my YouTube channel down. How did that work? It didn't, LOL. And then I said, this is me threatening you. If you try that shit again, me and you are going to see each other. You're going to need all the security you can afford, 100%. And me pointing the finger emoji at him. And I told him, I'm sharing the episode on all my socials again. You're going to have to take me to court, brother. I ain't stopping shit. I have a right to speak facts. I have proof behind each allegation, and you won't hurt nothing I'm doing. Look up Media Act, and that's why your little cease and desist letter won't work. I was wrong. I did wrong in that. I should have never messaged dude, but I was told that all this information was true. I was told by Jake Horn, also known as Weedosaurus Rex. He stated he got the information from Billy Blaze of the Council 2432. He runs the council. He runs the Holistic Cloud. Billy Blaze was assumed to give him the information, and Weedosaurus Rex. Now, this is just what Weedosaurus Rex said, also known as Jake Horn. He told me this stuff, and he said, let's do a podcast about it. Let's air out Alex Beck. So that's what I did. I thought I had everything. I thought it was all good. I believed somebody else, and therefore I took off running with it, and I made a mistake. So I have to own that mistake. Did I threaten this dude? I absolutely did. Did I say these things? I absolutely did. What was I doing I was trolling this dude. I was trying to get him to break. I was trying to get him to go back and forth with me. That way I had something, because I didn't take the court thing serious, obviously, as I said. So I made a mistake. And Alex, I am sorry. I should have never, ever trusted another motherfucker on someone else's information. I should have never done that. I should have never got on this podcast. It was Roasted on Rooftops at the time. I should have never done that. I should have never got on here and made those allegations without having proof to prove those allegations. Now, again, I thought I was reporting news I thought I was reporting what was facts. Now that's what this is. This is just the fact that was just me reading you what I had said. That way I had it all correct. There is a lot of paperwork in this, and nobody has proven to me that no one's proven to me that what I said was wrong in paperwork. Alex called me. We talked on the phone, and I'm going to take it. I mean, obviously he sued me, right? Obviously he sued me for defamation. You can't be sued and convicted if the shit is of what I said was true, right? That's how I think of that shit, right? So I was wrong. Obviously I was wrong. And I apologize for that. I wish I would have never even got into this situation. I wish I'd have never said anything about Mr. Beck. I wish I'd have never even fucking met Weedosaurus Rex at this point. But at the end of the day, I'm a man, and when I make a mistake and I'm proven wrong, I have to apologize. And I apologize for that, Mr. Beck. I'm sorry that I said those bad things about you. I'm sorry I threatened you. I'm sorry I got in your inbox and said those things about you. I took food from your child's mouth, which is why you in turn did it to me. We were texting last night, and he tells me that it's up to him now for how he pursues this situation. The judgment's still there. The judgment's not gone away. I owe this man currently right now $100,000, and it's up to him how he wants to accept it. It's up to him how he wants to work it out. No court documentation or anything has been dropped to me with that. So as far as I'm concerned, I owe this man $100,000, and I'm still giving him a public apology because I obviously was wrong. And I don't like it at all as far as like the money part goes. And I don't like the fact that Jake Horn just scot-free gets away with this shit without no accountability at all. None. You know, he left me to sit with $100,000 lawsuit, and I have to take it. So I'll take it. You know, how will I pay it? I don't know, but we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. Alex says he's not a bad dude and he doesn't want to take, food from my child's mouth, but he needs to work, right? He's lost his license. He's lost his ability to make money from this situation. And that sucks. That sucks, so I wish I'd have never had that effect on somebody. And until we seen it this week. So all these people that say, freedom of speech, you can speak all you want, bro. You can say anything you want, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. If you say something wrong and you're wrong and they sue you, that's just how it has to be. You have to pay down. And you have to take care of it. Like, there's consequences to your free speech, folks, and you got to understand it. And I'm no different. I got hit with it. This has been done. This has been settled, or not settled, but this has been going on for since 2025, since the day I dropped the podcast. So it took about a year to do it. It is what it is, man. So I'm not someone said he'll never get the money because I'm broke. I mean, who gives a fuck, dude? Who cares? Like, this ain't about that. You know what I mean? This is just like, it's just whatever it is, bro. It is what it is. I fucked up. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to own it and I'm going to apologize. And it may not take away the $100,000, and that's fine. That's cool. You know what I mean? I earned it. I got to do what I have to do. And I really am sorry for speaking false information. I would have never done that if I'd have known. And that's what I get. You know what I mean? That's what I get. So I have to accept my responsibility in this mess. I accept accountability for this mess. And I really am truly wish I'd have never done that. And that's why, today I moved different because of this. This taught me, this humbled me. You know what I mean? This humbled me. I don't go out just, I don't make up bullshit. I verify the truth now. And that's okay. Your lessons learned, bro. Hard lessons learned. But I'm not okay with the consequences only falling on my shoulders. I'm not okay with that. We the Source Rex was on that podcast. We the Source Rex was in that podcast. He gave me the information. I've never met Alexander Beck. I don't even know who he is. I've only talked to him a couple times before this, and he had asked me to come on the podcast. And then when I mentioned that to We the Source Rex through Roasted on Rooftops, there was an ulterior motive behind We the Source Rex's move and motion there. So it's all good. I'll have to deal with that. And something I can do is sue We the Source Rex for the same thing that Alex sued me for, because that's where I got my information. Am I going to sue We the Source Rex? I am not going to sue We the Source Rex. I'm not. I'm going to work this out with Alex in the most reasonable manner possible. I'm going to talk to Alex, work this shit out, try to take care of it, get it behind me, and I'm going to learn from this. And what I'm going to learn from this is double check the information before you speak on it. Double check information. Don't just trust your friend, because you can't trust your friends. This isn't a business, because I look around and where the fuck is my friend that told me this information? I look around and he's not here. He's not on here apologizing. He was on that podcast, though. He wasn't on here apologizing. He ain't taking no accountability whatsoever. It feels terrible. It does. I fucking absolutely hate it. And it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be a man. I'm going to stand on 10 toes and I'm going to admit my wrongs. And Alex Beck, I am really sorry. And I hope you accept my apology. I hope this helps clear up any confusion of the things that people said about you. I hope this video sees that. I hope it helps, man, because I know I damaged your reputation. I damaged your career with the words I say. And remember, folks, your words can hurt, folks, you know, but this is just one of them situations, man, that I wish I'd have never motherfucking got myself into. And that's why you see me work alone most of the time, man. I've learned a lot from this experience. And one of the biggest things I've learned is I don't trust nobody. I don't trust a soul, man. I got my friends. I got the people in my circle that got some of my trust, but I don't, man. I don't trust anything that anybody says anymore. I double check it, man. I have to, because now I'm sitting here with $100,000 debt, and that's a serious fucking debt for a guy in my position. I don't have $100,000 chilling in the bank. I got some assets, right? I got assets, but do I have enough assets in my name to calculate to $100,000? Absolutely not. It would break me. They garnish my already shitty paycheck. I would be like, you know what I mean? So, hey, serial killer, you're out of here, bitch ass dude. So, you just have to learn from it, man. And we learned something from this situation. And I just wish I'd have never motherfucking got in this situation. But when I did get the cease and desist paperwork, I did take the podcast down. I did take it all the way down. I did delete it. I just should have apologized then, and I didn't. So I wish Alex the best in his career and best in what he's doing. And if there's anything I can ever do to help you, Alex, I will. I should have definitely looked into this situation more. But again, I trusted a friend, man. And now I'm the only one that's, you know what I mean? Where's that friend at today? So I'm the one holding the fucking sticks. So it is what it is, man. And I accept my responsibility in the matter. And I do apologize. On that note, I'm gonna play a song, pause out, and then I'm gonna come back so I can cut that. Actually, I'm gonna end the stream and I'll go back live for another hour. I'm gonna end the stream so that way everybody has this. You know what I mean? Like everybody, that way I can post this on all platforms. I can share it out. Guys, I really appreciate everybody. Thank you. Thank you to my chat. Thank you to the people that support me. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you guys. And again, I owe it to you all to do what I'm supposed to do, which is do my research, look into these things, not get on here and spit fucking false information and be a loser, right? And ruin people's lives, ruin people's careers. I just hate the fact that I'm the only asshole that's got to stand on 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks. We the Source Rex, you're a soft-ass dude for this. You really are. You should be up here, too, apologizing, because you owe Buddy an apology, and you know what you did. And it is what it is, man. Much love, guys. I'll be right back, though. Give me 5 minutes.